What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be continuing the series since there was a lot of requests for it. Last time, we saw what happened following the BUU saga once Goku actually accessed Ultra Instinct early on. Instead of him focusing on Super Saiyan God and Blue thereafter, BUU thought it would be best if Goku focused on getting Ultra Instinct again. While he hasn't fully completed it yet, he does have access to Omen at will now, which is pretty great for him. His battles so far haven't really been too tough, but the next opponent is different. A whole different animal. For this part, let's hit a like goal of 3,500 likes. Once we hit that, I'll continue with another part of this series. Anyways, let's pick up from here. As you would probably expect, next we'll be going into the Goku Black arc. Zamasu still does watch the Universe 6 tournament, and once he sees Goku, he's inspired. And I don't mean inspired like he's gonna do something good, no, I mean inspired like he's gonna do something terrible. You know how our boy Zamasu is. So I'm sure you guys are wondering, why Goku Black? Wouldn't it be Vegeta Black in this scenario? Well, even though Vegeta was the one to fight Hit here, there is something that makes Zamasu switch his body with Goku instead. He goes to see Zuno just like normal, and he asks a question that's very particular. He's heard rumors of a mortal that has a technique beyond the gods, something that has to do with Ultra Instinct maybe. I mean, considering how big of a deal Ultra Instinct is, you would think rumors would spread pretty quickly across the universes, right? Particularly from a certain angel bragging about it. It turned out the rumors are true. Zuno confirms this. A mortal named Goku actually has Ultra Instinct. Zamasu originally had his sights set on Vegeta, but he knows now that he must steal Goku's body if he wants the best chance of survival. If he can harness Ultra Instinct for himself, that'll surely be something. He doesn't know much about it, but he knows it's an angel technique, one that the gods of destruction even have trouble to access. Imagine what he could do with that kind of power. He puts this information to good use, stealing Goku's body. Goku being stronger means Goku Black is actually going to be stronger too, so it's a double-edged sword. But just like normal, Zamasu's not going to have an easy time accessing Goku's full power. He's not even able to access transformations at this point, much less Ultra Instinct, but he doesn't care right now. Goku Black will work towards that down the line. His base form right now is more than enough for what he needs. Despite this power-up, not too much is going to change at first because Trunks was disadvantaged anyways, so the setup to this arc happens kinda normally. The first big change is when Goku Black comes to fight Goku for the first time. They're both amazed and angered to see this imposter, but more importantly, they're surprised by how powerful he is. Goku goes to fight him, expecting it to be easy. But in his base form alone, he's incredibly strong. Super Saiyan isn't enough, neither is Super Saiyan 2 or even Super Saiyan 3. Goku is pressured to even go into Super Saiyan God. He doesn't want to show off his techniques yet because he doesn't know who this guy is. He expects this guy to have great power, which is part of the reason he's pacing himself. But also, if this guy truly is in his body and it's not just some fake body, showing off Ultra Instinct might be a bad idea because it'll give him a path towards it. Little does Goku know though, Goku Black already knows well about it. It's actually his goal at the moment. For the time being though, Goku fights in Super Saiyan God. This jump from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan God is a huge boost, and it gives him a great advantage against Goku Black, who becomes pretty interested with this form. He's never seen this red-haired one, maybe he can access that. For now, he decides to escape, wanting to make sure he gets out of this situation alive. Trunks is equally amazed to see this power, as Goku and Vegeta tell him more about it. They also tell him Super Saiyan God is just the beginning. Both of them have forms way beyond that by now. They tell him about Super Saiyan Blue and Vegeta's Blue evolution, while Goku tells him more about Ultra Instinct. Trunks is amazed to hear all this. With these powers, they should be more than enough to defeat him. He could bring them to the future and they can help him out with that. As long as they go full power right away, Goku Black won't be any issue, especially considering the fact he doesn't have a form of his own. But Goku says not to underestimate him. In his base alone, he seems really powerful, so maybe his growth will be different too. As Goku, Beerus, and Whis investigate Zamasu, some time passes and the time machine is fixed, with Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks heading to the future. Goku Black's glad to see them. He has a brand new trick up his sleeve that he found out about. After seeing and sensing what Goku was using, Goku Black wanted to see if he could tap into that for himself, possibly even jumping right past Super Saiyan in a way. And with his outrageously fast growth, he was able to find a way. It appears to be a transformation based on God Ki, which he has plenty of. He begins channeling all his energy as he powers up, surrounded by a fiery red aura. Goku and Vegeta know exactly what this is, and Trunks has an idea of what he's seeing. The power-up stops, and Goku Black is there with red hair now, although with a slight tint, a little bit different from the regular Super Saiyan God form. This is his own, one that is warped by a true deity accessing the form. On top of this, Zamasu is revealed to them. Just as they suspected, he's involved here, and they come to learn that he's actually immortal too, with Goku Black being Zamasu from another timeline. No more time talking though, they're ready to end this here and now. Zamasu isn't really too strong, although he's immortal, which makes it kind of annoying, but Trunks will have an easy time holding him off. That's the best he could do for now. As for Goku Black, Vegeta decides he's going to fight him first. Vegeta transforms into Blue Evolution, and Goku Black kinda recognizes that form from the tournament, but he's never seen it up close. He's intrigued by it, but the two don't spend time talking. They get right into fighting. And by now, the two are actually pretty close in terms of power. Vegeta even makes note of this. While Black may have Super Saiyan God at this point, he doesn't have Blue Evolution like Vegeta has, which is a much stronger form. Goku Black lets out some more power, and the two continue their fight. Although Vegeta may have the upper hand, it's not enough. Goku wants to make sure that he eliminates Goku Black right away, and Vegeta may be kinda struggling to do that, even if he is stronger than Goku Black. It's made worse by Zamasu coming in to help, facing off against Vegeta and Trunks alongside Goku Black. But Goku teleports in, ready to end this himself. He was holding this back for a reason, but he has no point in holding it back now. He goes right into Ultra Instinct, ready to use it to defeat Goku Black. Goku Black chuckles. This is what he's been waiting for. They briefly saw this when they were studying Goku, but seeing it up close, that's a different story. It allows Black and Zamasu to study it further, seeing if there's a way that Goku Black can get it for himself. Goku knows this, but he says that there's no way that's going to happen. He'll defeat the two of them before they can accomplish that. The two lunge towards Goku as he immediately dodges their attacks, completely emotionless. Goku asked them, he thought they saw this form before, did they not know he could dodge all their attacks? Goku Black grins. He knew well, but just being in the presence of this form, he's learning more about it, seeing it up close and seeing how it operates. He is in Goku's body after all, a body which used to know how to do Ultra Instinct. Maybe he could find that out for himself now. That's what he's been trying to work towards for a long time. Super Saiyan God is nice, but he needs another step up. Goku continues the fight, easily fending both of them off, giving Goku Black a pretty bad beatdown. But Goku Black welcomes the beating. He knows it'll make him stronger in the end. As Goku prepares to finish him off, Goku Black places his fingers on his forehead, teleporting away. Goku turns around, seeing Black behind him. Zamasu is about to heal him, but Goku's sure to knock him away so it doesn't happen. That was a great fight. It gave Goku Black just what he needed. He sees now. He could go with Saiyan anger and try and use that to make himself stronger, but instead, Goku uses the opposite. He's calm. He knows that Goku's using that to actually access Ultra Instinct, calming his mind and heart completely. He's gonna test that out for himself. If he's able to replicate the feeling well enough, he can dig deep and access that. It is Goku's body. Ultra Instinct has to be in there somewhere. Goku attacks Black once more, as Black closes his eyes and dodges it. Goku's surprised and a bit concerned. Maybe it was just a fluke. He tries again, and notices something changing about Black. His hair, it's flickering. It looks like he's about to drop out of Super Saiyan God into base, but no, he's not dropping into base. He still has an aura, and it's warping into a different color. Goku Black is purely focused on calming himself. A divine being like himself should be calm after all. Goku goes full power, charging a Kamehameha, launching it right towards Black. The beam dissipates, and it seems that Goku Black's gone. But really, he dodged the attack. He's now an Ultra Instinct. But there's something wrong. He didn't completely dodge the attack in time. He got grazed by it and a part of him is injured. Goku was concerned at first, but he sees what's happening now. There's one thing Goku Black forgot about. Even if he did tap into Ultra Instinct briefly, he has no control over it like Goku does. Black was already tired out from the start, and Ultra Instinct's only going to drain him further. Not to mention, his speed and precision are nowhere near where Goku's are right now. Goku hits him with another powerful attack, knocking him right out of Ultra Instinct. Just as he expected, Goku Black was able to access Ultra Instinct, but isn't able to retain it. He's too tired out and weak, and Goku's gonna take it out to his advantage. This time, he'll finish off Goku Black for good. He prepares one last blast, as Zamasu tries to think of what to do. He tries to go over and stab Goku, but of course Goku saw this coming and dodges it, simultaneously charging the blast in the meantime. Goku Black struggles to stand up, and then thinks of something good. As a blast comes towards him, he grabs his earring and places it on his other ear quickly. He's flung away from the blast. With Goku and Vegeta confused as to what happened, they see Zamasu fly over towards him too. In midair, the two of them merge. As a final trump card, Goku Black activated the Potara fusion. He doesn't need Ultra Instinct. This is more than enough. He's stronger than anyone at the moment. No matter how potent and powerful Goku's Ultra Instinct is, it doesn't match Merge Zamasu's power. The three Saiyans try and fight him right away. And with the three of them together, Fuse Zamasu actually does have some trouble facing them. Goku Black was kinda tired out after all. And even with this boost from fusion, the combined might of Goku and Vegeta isn't really something to be underestimated. But as he gets acclimated to this new perfect body, he slowly grows stronger. First, he aims for Vegeta. He shouldn't be too hard to defeat. Zamasu teleports away from Goku, grabbing Vegeta and throwing him into the ground. As Goku goes to attack, Zamasu surrounds himself with Blades of Ki, flinging them down at the ground towards Vegeta. These Blades of Judgment hit the ground around him, and even though Vegeta dodged all them, there's still an issue. They explode on impact. The entire area around Vegeta explodes, with him unable to escape and dodge all the attacks. A final flash flies out of the explosion, hitting Zamasu dead on and destroying part of him, but he regenerates that easily. And as the smoke from the blast dissipates, Vegeta's revealed there, dropping out of blue evolution right after. His injuries from that attack are a bit too much. He needs to sit back for a bit. Zamasu goes for the finishing blow, but Goku is able to hold him off just for a bit. Trunks goes to help Vegeta and gets him out of there. Goku tells him he's got this covered. Goku's power isn't enough to topple Zamasu anymore, but he can still use the defensive aspects of Ultra Instinct to his advantage. He's able to dodge a lot of Zamasu's attacks, but Zamasu gets another great idea. Goku might be able to dodge attacks, but what if he does something that can't be dodged? An attack that covers the entire area. Zamasu is surrounded by a brilliant aura, preparing his absolute lightning attack. The area is bombarded by Zamasu's lightning. Goku jumps around, trying to dodge all of it. And he is able to at first, but there's so much, it's overwhelming. And Goku's been using Ultra Instinct for too long. Even though he can use it at will, it's not something he could perfectly use as we discussed before. He still hasn't obtained that last step to actually perfecting the form, or at least the first stage of that. As time goes on, he gets more and more drained, losing some of his speed. He can't dodge these attacks forever, and eventually he's grazed by one of the lightning bolts, which knocks him clean into another bolt of lightning. Zamasu turns away, trying to see if he can find where Vegeta and Trunks went. He locates them, and quickly, he charges a ball of energy in his hand, his Divine Wrath. Vegeta and Trunks notice the orange light as they look behind them and see Zamasu charging it, and before they even realize what's happening, Zamasu launches the attack. Using the last of his energy, Vegeta tries to go into blue evolution once more and launch an attack back at it. Nearby, an injured Goku stands up, now out of Ultra Instinct. Vegeta and Trunks are in trouble and he needs to think quick. Not thinking about himself, he teleports over right away, kicking the two of them out of the way. And for a brief few seconds, Goku flares up into Ultra Instinct once more, using whatever little energy remains. He's just barely able to catch the attack. And just as he's about to push it back, Zamasu hits him with lightning once more. Vegeta and Trunks are able to escape, and behind them, they hear lightning bombarding the entire area. Goku struggles to push the attack back, but it explodes. The entire city is flattened by this explosion, and Zamasu looks down content. As the smoke dissipates, Goku is nowhere to be found. It appears Zamasu killed him. With all that out of the way, Zamasu looks around now trying to find Vegeta and Trunks once more. They're the only loose end that he has left, and they shouldn't be too hard to defeat. They're clearly hiding right now. Vegeta and Trunks have both lowered their energies, trying to hide away so they can't be found. Zamasu's voice is heard throughout the city and the entire world. He tells them to come out right now, or he'll blow up this entire planet. They could die with dignity, or die as cowards. They don't believe him. There's no way he'd just blow up Earth like that. He could have just done that before if he really wanted. The two of them remain hidden, calling Zamasu's bluff. But Zamasu is dead serious. Once again, he lifts up two fingers, charging his Divine Wrath. But this time, it's a much smaller attack. He plans to throw this at the center of Earth, and once it connects, the entire planet will explode. He counts down, telling them to show themselves now. He does want to kill all mortals, but it would be a shame if he destroys this planet. He can at least reform it into something different, but if he needs to destroy it to kill all them, he'll do that instead. He throws the attack towards the planet, as Vegeta jumps out of hiding, ready to defend it, but before he can do anything, the attack curves away for some reason. Zamasu's confused. Did Vegeta deflect it? He's not even transformed right now. There's no way he could have done that in base. Vegeta's just as shocked though, and Zamasu realizes it wasn't him. Vegeta begins chuckling. How could he be so foolish to assume that Kakarot died? Trunks peeks out from far away, looking over to see what's happening. Vegeta laughs and taunts Zamasu, as something then catches the god's attention. "Took you long enough, Kakarot." And Zamasu finally sees it. Nearby stands a damaged Goku. He's surrounded by a familiar aura, just like the Ultra Instinct one from before, but something is very different this time. He has an insane glow around him, and this glow slowly dissipates, revealing that he now has white hair. Out of his sheer will to survive and defeat Zamasu, he finally accessed what he was going for, and knows exactly what this is. Calmly, he looks up at Zamasu and says one thing: "This is Ultra Instinct." In front of Vegeta's eyes, Goku disappears. As Zamasu plummets towards the ground after being kicked by Goku, Zamasu stands up and immediately he's hit by a massive ki blast, with half of him being erased. Goku calmly descends down, as Zamasu struggles to regenerate it. But something's wrong this time. As he regenerates, his other half turns into a purple goo. There's one thing Zamasu forgot. Even though Zamasu was immortal, Goku Black wasn't. Goku killed the Goku Black half of him. Zamasu tries to attack, but of course, Goku's easily able to dodge all of it. And as he dodges, his aura begins shifting, right towards his hand. Zamasu desperately tries to attack more, but nothing hits. Goku's hand is coated in a bluish-purple aura, as he channels all of his energy into one spot.
How? What just happened?
Zamasu may have been immortal, but Goku Black wasn't. That means I can defeat you right here, right now. Zamasu winds up, throwing a powerful punch, but Goku catches it with one hand. And Zamasu looks down and sees Goku's other hand. He stretches his palm out right in front of Zamasu's face. Goku knows this isn't the real deal, but he is taking notes from Beerus here. And with his new power, this should work. His knee connects with Zamasu's stomach, as Goku maintains a death grip on Zamasu's fist. Zamasu's kneeling on the ground now and looks up, as Goku shouts Hakai. Vegeta runs towards Trunks and tackles him out of the way, as the entire area is illuminated in a bright light. This wasn't a true Hakai. Just like in the manga, this is Goku focusing and expelling all of his energy into one point. And as you'd expect, it's a lot of energy. Zamasu screams in pain. The heat from this alone is intense enough, but the power is something else. Zamasu dissipates, as the area behind him is completely scorched as well. For the first time in a while, the darkness in this flattened city goes away, as it's illuminated by Goku's attack. The thick layer of smoke and clouds above it disappears. And everything becomes calm once more. The sun is shining again, albeit shining on a destroyed city surrounded in fire. An odd bluish-purple fire. Goku looks on with a face showing confidence and disappointment. As calmly, he powers down, dropping back into his base form. Finally, after the struggle, and after all this trauma that Trunks went through, Zamasu is now gone for good, as well as Goku Black. Goku has Axis Ultra Instinct, and now he's taken victory. He won. And with that, we're going to leave off here for now. So, what did you guys think about this part? What do you think will happen next due to the events in this part? Specifically, what do you think is going to happen with Goku and Vegeta? Leave any thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. I'll be sure to check them out to see what you guys think. As always, if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like, and let's try to hit that like goal from the beginning of the video so we can get another part of this series. If you haven't already, why not subscribe, as well as hitting the bell icon to get notified about any future parts of this What If, or any of the videos that I upload on my channel. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.